In today's video, I am going to show you a altcoin which is doing really good and I think will do even better in the future. And in today's video, I'm just going to talk about why I think that is the case. And the altcoin that we are talking about is called Ordi. I've shared this call also over on WhaleAlerts when it was hovering roughly at $10 US. So that one is definitely high up in the profit right now because this altcoin is trading at $16.50 with a market cap of roughly 350 million. And what is so interesting about this altcoin? I'm going to tell you exactly that after you scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button, guys, because that is very much appreciated and very important for this channel to reach as much people as possible. So also make sure, guys, as I'm not uploading daily anymore right now, to subscribe down below, but hit that bell notification so you get at least notified whenever I upload a new video, which is less than usual, so I will bother you less in your YouTube feed. However, you don't want to miss out on the moments that you want to take profits during the next bull market based on 16-year cycle, 4-year cycle theory, and so on. And you really need someone basically to convince you to take profits, as it is very difficult to go against the herd at the top and basically switch your Bitcoin to US dollar or to different assets, right? So I'm really going to try and be that guy who's going to help others taking profit at the right moment. But for that, you definitely have to have that bell notification on, because if you miss, for example, a couple of videos and you get out of that routine of watching the blockchain today, you might not get a message or a notification whenever I upload then that important video, which will really make a difference, right? So that's just very important, guys. Bitcoin made a update, the Bitcoin protocol, which is called Ordinals, and since then, and I think this is actually quite crazy, we can have almost everything that we have seen on Ethereum, we can have that on Bitcoin. So DeFi applications can come. A Uniswap, for example, can come on the Bitcoin network. So you can flip your Bitcoin into a BRC-20 tokens and flip them back into Bitcoin. You have NFTs, maybe borrowing and lending, what we have seen in previous bull market, guys. All this stuff can come to Bitcoin. You know how bullish this is? I think this is actually crazy because this is the most logical step right now in the progress of cryptocurrencies. We had Bitcoin, Magic Internet Money, digital gold, very important, but was limited to only transacting with Bitcoin wallets, right? You couldn't do that much things with Bitcoin. Then Ethereum came. Ethereum went to the top, like become the second biggest cryptocurrency out there, because it is more easier to program on Ethereum and to create tokens, create projects, and so on. So then the BRC-20 boom came. All these projects, I don't know, guys, if you were there in 2017. I was there, and I've invested in a lot of ICOs, and a lot of them, of course, right now are at zero, and a lot of them failed. That's just part of the game. But in that moment, there was a gold mine. There was so much money to be made just by investing into ICOs. They would blow up. You could take profits. Sometimes we made a 3 or 4x in a couple of hours. I remember back in Indonesia, we were sitting at the birthday. We were buying the pre-sale of EOS token, which right now is still in the I think in the top 100 for sure. But after buying that pre-sale, a couple of hours later, we check our phones and we already 4x our money that we put in. That's how crazy it was. And that is just because of that new technology, Ethereum, and these new tokens that were able to be built on the Ethereum blockchain. But right now, guys, you are in the space. The retail money is not here. There is billions of US dollars being locked in Bitcoin because of Bitcoin maxis, including myself. And right now, we are making the progress, the most logical step to have DeFi, NFTs, and these things over on the Bitcoin network, which would make all the altcoins out there basically not needed anymore. Most of the things that we have seen on Ethereum can happen then also on Bitcoin. And of course, this will develop and maybe there will come another layer. So technically, it's not important. It is the only thing. What is important is, what is the narrative? Is it possible, right? The narrative is NFTs, DeFi is coming to Bitcoin. Is it possible now? From now, yes, this is possible. So guys, these are just the most important things that I'm watching. I'm definitely going to invest a large part of my portfolio into these BRC-20 tokens, because this will definitely be a high risk. Of course, that you can lose all the money that you invest. If you want to play safe, just invest in Bitcoin. But I think that this is going to lead the next bull market. I definitely think that, guys, because it makes, to me personally, so much sense. And I'm feeling that we are actually quite early, because the market cap is not even 1 billion of all of these tokens. It's, I think, roughly 500 million. And the market cap of BRC-20 tokens is 150 billion US dollars. But you don't know. We have 150 billion BRC-20 tokens, which BRC-20 could steal like some liquidity from. But we got so much liquidity in Bitcoin itself, with people who didn't really interact with Ethereum or all of these BRC-20 tokens, who right now can interact with Bitcoin buying NFTs. So guys, maybe I'm wrong right here, but I definitely think that we are right now very early to this technology. I think this is a huge step in Bitcoin's roadmap, so to say, and I think this will bring massive opportunities. And when I'm asking around, guys, when I'm asking my friends who are into crypto, some other YouTubers, they are not into this. They are not into these BRC-20 tokens. I have seen some videos from others. So of course there are people busy with this, and there's a market cap of 500 million. So definitely there is stuff going on. But we are at the early stages, at the beginning stages of this new technology, which brings all these new opportunities. And that's also why I made the previous video, which didn't get that much views. And I don't know if people are not interested in the subject, or whether it is because I'm not uploading that regularly anymore, that that the algorithm just don't like push it to the audience. Both is possible though, but I think it's super important. That's also why it is so important to have that bell notification on, guys. So yeah, if we have a look at Ordi is the, coming back to where we actually wanted to make this video about, Ordi is the first token created on the Bitcoin blockchain. So this is the very first token, similar like what we have been saying with the Pixel Pepper. I know the floor price of Pixel Pepper is right now going down, which is fine. You know, that is just part of the game. But this has been the first airdrop on the Bitcoin blockchain. Imagine what kind of value that has just to be the first one. Same as the first token. It doesn't, like in the end, of course, it doesn't really matter what this token does. If retail money comes in, there is a narrative, there is money to be made with these tokens. At least that's what I think, and that's also why I'm betting on. And I think this space can definitely grow quite fast, quite big. And it has a lot of potential. So guys, that's basically what I wanted to share with you in today's video. Right now, Ordi is trading at $16.43. We shared this call over on WhaleAlerts when it was roughly $10 US. And I also shared over on WhaleAlerts like what I'm buying, and I'm doing that quite early so that you can take advantage of that as well. So if you want to join WhaleAlerts, guys, which is a private Telegram group where I'm sharing these things. Also, actually, we are on the profit on a Bybit trade. And I've shared it also over on Twitter. This also has been shared over on WhaleAlerts. We actually has been stating that from 26,800, when we were hovering around that price, that the price of Bitcoin is going to go up. That most likely the 60-day cycle low is in, that the price of Bitcoin most likely is going to go up. And whenever that changes, I will update you guys over on WhaleAlerts, because that right now has a higher priority for me. I hope you can understand that. If you want to join WhaleAlerts, you can join basically for free, guys. The only thing you need to do is you need to sign up and be an active trader on one of these exchanges that I'm presenting below this video. We have Bybit, which has a KYC mandatory. So if you go to Bybit, you have to be KYC verified. If you don't like that, I would highly suggest to go to BitGet, guys. anyone telling you that there is a better exchange than BitGet after Bybit, I don't think that is actually true. Of course, Binance excluded, because BitGet is just an awesome exchange. I've been trading on there. It is also the exchange, guys, where you actually can buy Ordi. So on Bybit, you cannot buy Ordi at all, but on BitGet, you can buy Ordi, and we're seeing BitGet adopting a lot of BRC-20 tokens, which is also very interesting. But most importantly of an exchange is, of course, the volume, right? And the volume of BitGet, as you can see right here, the 24-hour volume is even higher than that of Bybit if we only look at Bitcoin contracts, right? Coin margin, Bitcoin settled, and so on. So this is actually quite crazy. There is so much volume going on BitGet. So much people are using BitGet. BitGet is also jumping in the BRC-20 wagon. I'm a huge fan of BitGet. I'm holding there also my Ordi tokens. And yeah, I just love it, and I think it's also nice that we don't have to have that KYC. So if you want to join BitGet and you haven't done so, make sure to do so with the affiliate link down below. You actually, guys, get a 10% cashback. So if you would deposit $1,000 to, for example, buy Ordi, you can get $100 extra on top of that as a bonus, next to the regular deposit bonus, which you can use for derivatives exchange trading. But this is just very nice, and this is only for people that join this exchange through the Whale portal or the Blockchain Today affiliate link down below this video. So we also have VMix, of course, and recently we've added the Ribbit to this platform as well, because we want to add as much exchanges as possible. But of course, Bybit still stays number one. If you don't want a KYC or you already have that, make sure to go to BitGet, as you have a lot of opportunities there which you don't see in other exchanges. And when you have other exchanges, I don't want to call any names, always look at the volume, because when the volume is low, yeah, don't really bother, right? Unless it's a decentralized exchange and you want to try out new stuff. At least that's my view on this. But yeah, okay, guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If so, make sure to smash up that like button. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. We are going to outperform every single trader during this bull market. Make sure, guys, to follow me over on Twitter, which is Jeroen on Chain, or lowercase the blockchain. Very important, because I'm going to share more and more information on my Twitter as well. Guys, thank you all for watching. Wish you all a beautiful Monday, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.